But the reason why I really hate Scarlet and Violet, aside from like the story itself, is because it was like so disappointment in so many ways. But like, it was just like Pokemon is known for like not having a good technical upgrades and whatnot, so that's not really what's even disappointing. It was just like I didn't have fun. I really did not have fun. It was one of the first Pokemon games where I was just like, this is just very frustrating to play. Like it was just it was just like, what am I doing with my life? I was like, it was like everyone in my chat's like, this is a fun game, and I was just like, no it's not. Like I'm having a horrible time. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves and I'm not. Like, why does everyone enjoy this game? I really hate this game. Like, the story is awful. I don't care about the Pokemon. I don't care about like the what's it called, the characters. They feel very repetitive from the last cast. But the thing is, a lot of people tend to like this cast, and what I hated was you don't know this cast, but you played Sun and Sword, you said?
I had not played Sun or Moon, no.
Oh, okay.
I played Sword.
Okay, so people said they hated Hop because he was too happy, or yeah, he was too happy and whatnot. They just hated Hop and Hal because they're virtually the same character. They always wanted to battle you, and then like they were like the son or the kid of the champion or the leader of the tribe or whatever.
Leo's
right?
brother.
Yeah, like Leo's brother, and Hop was the grandchild of the whatever they're called, the tribe leaders. I forgot what they're called. Island Kahunas, I think they're called. But they were like,
oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but they're like the same character, they kept saying, right? And then I go to Nemona, everyone's gassing her up. They're like, Nemona's so cool, she's so awesome. Like, I love Nemona. I was like, she is literally Hop. I was like, she's literally Hop. This is Hop. I was raging because I'm like, she's Hop. She likes to battle. This is Hop, but she's a girl. I was so ticked off because I'm like, y'all hated Hop and Hal for literally the same reason you guys like Nemona. Make it make sense. I was just like, how are you guys gonna hate Hop and Hal for literally the same reason you guys like Nemona? I was just like,
you said it. She's a girl. That's why.
But yeah, I was just like, why you guys like her? It's like literally the same stinking character we had for like 3 times in a row. I was like, I'm getting tired of this character already. Like, I was just like, I don't care if you're a boy or girl, I'm getting tired of this stinking character. I was just like, bro, they need to have a different type of character at this point. I was just like, oh my goodness. And then like the other characters, they did have different types of characters, but I was just like, are you serious? So like there's, I think, Penny, and they're trying to make it where she was bullied, but at the same time I knew she wasn't really bullied because she was like the leader of the whole Team Star, which isn't even like a bad guy team. I don't even know how to describe their team because they're people who were bullied in the past, who are just, I don't know what they're there for. That's the thing. It doesn't feel like a villain team. It seems like a JoJo team that's bizarre, but has like really like, why are they there? And then you have people who actually like Avery, and I'm just like, okay, so his mom or dad is the professor, depending on which copy you play. And then the mom or dad you're learning throughout the story hasn't been there for Avery, because this dude is taking care of his dying dog, so he's trying to find the secret ingredient to make his dog live. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good on paper. Too bad I don't care about this character though, because like these characters don't really have personalities. like that's just a lot of Pokemon characters. They just don't have personalities. But like a lot of people just be like, it's Pokemon, you just want to have a good time. But I was like, a lot of people just don't have personalities in Pokemon. But like they trying to give him personality, so I'm like, okay, we'll see how this goes. But But yeah, he has a dying dog. You get to heal his dog. You're like, yeah, good. His dog's healed. Yeehaw. So you go at the end of the game. What's it called? His mom or dad, depending on which copy you get, reveals that they died a long time ago, and you are fighting a future robot version of their parent. yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's like, it's either you're fighting a future or past. Yeah. I'm just like, I'm getting an aneurysm of this, and you have to kill.
It took a moment to process that. Hold on.
Yeah, and you have to kill the robot parent. And they're like, Avery, your parent would have been proud of you. And then the robot self-deletes or whatever. I don't know. It's some kind of random thing. It's like you have to kill off that robot to make sure no more of those Pokemon from the past or future goes into the gate and causes humanity to destroy themselves. It's some random BS. And then the story ends with the bully kid, Nimona, and Avery, and you being friends and writing off with the legendary Pokemon to an Ed Sheeran song.
Ed Sheeran's house?
Ed Sheeran's song from Ed Sheeran. I'm just like, okay. I'm just like, what was this? I was like, what was this journey?
Goofy.
That's what
that is straight goofy.
I was just like, if you haven't played the game, you just have to like look at the ending. It's just like, why? And like, yeah, for a kid, it probably would be like, oh my goodness, I love this experience. But for me, it's just like, are you for real? like, it's just like, I feel like this was done a lot better in past Pokemon games. These characters are just so dull in comparison to previous Pokemon games. And I was just like, it's not even nostalgia goggles. I was just like, I just don't like these characters. So, and then I really hated the Elite Four because you know how every Elite Four has a unique design, like in terms of like how they have like their team set up and they have an aesthetic in their like if you have a dragon team, you have like a background based off of dragon types or like a whole decoration in regards to what your brand is. So like if you're a ghost team, you have like a whole ghost aesthetic. So they have you in this like Elite Four where it's just a box that's like a lines going through the box.
What?
Yeah, and I was just like, what? I was just like, what is this Elite Four? It was just.
This doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, that's why I was just very. I was just like, and people were saying, but it's open world. I was like, okay, but if you do it in the wrong order, then you're either too over level or too under level, so it really doesn't matter there. And I was just like, I did not like the game. I really did not like the game. So,
it's like the game just did not meet what you would expect from a good game. It didn't check your boxes like it checked other people's boxes.
No, it was just like awesome. It's like, even if you're under the impression it's like, oh, you don't need to have good graphics or something, at least have good frame rate. At least have good frame rate. Like, it was stuttering. No, I kid you not. When I played through the game, I think this is what frustrated me the most. It literally closed on me like 3 times when I played through the game. Like, I was fighting a boss battle, and it just said, disconnected. You're gonna have to restart the game. And I was like, excuse me?
Oh, no.
I was just like, how am I getting this on a modern software system? It's like, it's not like there's gonna be scratches on a stinking cartridge. How did I get this problem? And that's why I was just like, I hate this game. I don't like this game. So that's why when people are like, I love this game, I'm like, okay, that's a you thing, but I hate this game. It's a horribly flawed game. It's just like, and these games only go up in prices, and I'm just like, So
I'd prefer 15 frames per second over stuttery gameplay and crashing.
But yeah, I was just like, nope, I don't like the game. I don't like the game. So,
I understand now.
Yeah. So it's a very icky game to me, because then they also be like, oh yeah, now we have DLC for this game, like 6 months later. for $30. I was like, how you putting DLC for a game that barely runs? How is there DLC for a game that barely runs? Like Sword and Shield, that game was like lackluster apparently, but at least it ran. But this game doesn't run. And that's the thing that frustrated me. I was like, this game doesn't even run well. So that's why I hate Sword and Shield.
I can understand the frustration now, yeah.
I should have made this into a separate video. It's just like, you're like, here, I should do that. I should clip it. It's like, you're like, this is why I love black and white. And this is like, this is why I hate Sword. This is why I hate Ultraviolet. I went from like, oh, you had such a great experience. Like, and this is why I hate Ultraviolet. And Scarlet.
I can understand
oh
that.
My goodness. Oh man. But yeah. I'm surprised you didn't even look at it at all or look into that game at all.
No, I was playing something else at the time. I can't even remember what it was.
Yakuza.
No, I didn't get into Yakuza until recently. For example, how recently this was, I started with Yakuza 0 once I saw the March 15th.
Let me stop the stream recording.